Awesome. Folks, what's happening? My name is Dara Gibbs. I am the CEO of DG Academy, and today I'm joined by the wonderful Kevin O Neill, who has just completed his 7 months within the Academy. And I just got Kevin on just to tell his story, basically, because some of you watching this can relate to it totally. So, Kevin Bud, tell us a bit about yourself, like, just so the people who don't know who you are, like, where you're from, what you do, like, like, what's your background and career and so on.
I am from Kilray. I'm a plumber, bathroom fitter, busy with work, and I have a daughter of 11 years old, and that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man, awesome. And so, Kevin, obviously, you just finished up your 7 months, so a long time of working on yourself and growing and so on, and you've made amazing progress. It's been awesome being part of your journey. Like, what was your reason for joining the DG Academy? Like, so like what were you really struggling with before joining?
I was struggling with confidence, and struggling with training. I was training here and there, doing half an hour here and there, and picking up injuries and then stopping, and just training. It wasn't training properly. The technique wasn't great, and my back wasn't in great shape, and I was just overdoing it at work as well, lifting silly stuff, and I felt I needed to strengthen up and get straightened out. You know what I mean? So
awesome, but awesome.
Yeah.
And so this version of Kevin, say 7 months later, how is he different? Like, so like, what's the difference between now versus then?
Person? Definitely a different man altogether. Just much more positive and better outlook on life, and happier all around, work and at home and with my wee girl, and everything's definitely a big change. Like,
awesome, man, awesome. And
yeah.
And in what way then do you feel that you're like more confident? Like, so what did it look like when you were lacking confidence versus what does it look like now?
Well, just like before I started, I just wasn't as outgoing and just putting things off, and but now I'm flying. Like, social life's a lot better, and better relationship with my daughter and all that,
Awesome, man, awesome. And what would be your biggest win to date, or like no, not your biggest win, your biggest results to date for yourself?
Well, biggest results is for me is just been pain free. Like, before I started, I was saying there, I was just always hurt and days off work with bad back, and I haven't missed a day since I started this here, and I'm much stronger and getting more work done, and even fitter and able to keep up with the wee girl and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Awesome, man, awesome.
It's all good.
Brilliant, man, brilliant. And like, what do you owe your success to then? Like, what were the kind of biggest action steps for you to get there?
Well, it was just hard work. It was hard work, but it was just a matter of getting into your head and getting the habits. It was all about habits, you know what I mean? From morning to night. It was just, but whenever you sit down and look at it and plan your day, you realize you thought you had no time to do these things, but you realize you have so much time whenever you stop scrolling on your phone and wasting time, So, no, definitely all good.
Class, man. And give us an example of some bad habits you got rid of and some good habits you added to your life.
Well, the main thing was probably screen time on my phone, getting up in the morning and just the breakfast and you'd be on the phone, but now you don't go near the phone for the first couple of hours in the morning, and it just leaves your mind a lot clearer. Just do a bit of meditation in the morning and journaling, and at night time as well, you would throw the phone from you about maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours before bed, and your sleep's so much better too, you know what I mean? And sleep's massive, like, isn't it?
Yeah, massive, man, massive. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what would you say your biggest lessons are so far for you then?
Biggest lessons? What do you mean? Like, or
Like, I suppose, like, what was the main thing you've learned?
well, I've learned that I've learned so much. Like, it's hard to put into words because such a change. You know what I mean? But it's just there was so many wee small things that build up. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of building them habits and sticking with them. And once you do stick with them, then you see the benefits, and then you just don't see you going back to the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, bud.
Your diet, the diet, and everything, like, it's so much better, and getting the right amount of protein in and all that, helping my recovery. You know.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Love that. And Kevin, obviously, the people watching this will be either interested in joining, probably have a call booked to myself, or they might be on the fence basically about should I reach out. And I know when we had our first call, you're pretty nervous on the call, which is totally expected. I've had many calls like that. But like, what would you say to somebody who's kind of on the fence about wanting to start the program or join the program?
I would say, Cheekers, I'd definitely, I'd have no hesitation to recommend you to anybody. Like, it was life changing, no doubt about it. Definitely, I was at the start, I was on the fence myself, but I just said, you know what, I didn't want to be living that way anymore. So said I was going to give us a rattle, and it's definitely the best thing I've ever invested in. It is an investment. Like, if you don't invest in yourself, like, what are you going to? You know what I mean? You have to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? You look after yourself. So I'd have no hesitation to recommend you to anybody.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. Awesome. And last question then, Kevin, for yourself. Like, off the back of your current success from the last 7 months, which has been incredible, what's the plan for you going forward?
Plan going forward is to try and get a few more calories in during the day and get the weight up, lifting, try and a bit more progressive overload, you know, and try and get a wee bit bigger and stronger. Just keep at when I'm at, kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'd like to improve my squatting, just to lift a bit more, you know what I mean? But definitely big progress from where I started. My technique wasn't great before I started, you know yourself. So aye, looking forward to the next few months just to move on, you know.
Yeah, awesome. Look, Kevin, man, I appreciate you coming on here and telling a story to people who are interested in hearing it and who are interested in joining the Academy. And folks, Kevin has been an absolute pleasure to coach the last 7 months. It's been an honor to watch him grow, develop, build his confidence, be a better role model for his daughter, get bigger, get stronger, and be pain-free as well, because that was a massive one at the beginning as well, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But no, Kevin, man, I appreciate the call, man, buddy. Thank you so much.
No bother.